I need you to research all the stuff that's needed to connect the switch to a computer. The dock.
It's not going to happen.
Why can't you do it?
Because it doesn't work like that. The switch
You can't
has an
put a dock.
export.
It has HDMI.
Yeah, HDMI goes to. I'm going to a meeting now. Go. Hello. Welcome.
Hola. Oh, everybody's doing the camera thing.
Everybody's doing the camera thing. Let's see. Let's keep. Got some more people in the waiting room, admitting them all.
We're not remotely.
Ivan.
Hey.
Dennis. John.
Hi.
How's it going?
Going all right. How are you guys doing?
Good. Nobody chose the virtual background yet, huh?
I only
stopped
up this week, so I haven't quite figured that one out yet.
Really?
I was working off a tablet. The tablet was incompatible.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
So I haven't actually had a chance to play with it yet.
All right. Give you. Is that a virtual background, Denise, or are you outside? Oh, I disconnected mine. Sorry.
No, that's actually outside.
Somebody is outside? You're allowed to see outside?
What does outside mean?
What is this?
I'm in Arizona.
Wow.
Oh, now somebody's flexing.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I got my drink. I don't know if you guys got your drinks.
Got the claw.
The claw. I got these Truly lemonades. Insane. They're so good.
On the to-do list when I'm actually brave enough to go outside. So.
Oh, Costco and Sam's Club have 24 packs. Dude, game changer.
This is homemade absinthe.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can't sell it to you, but he can make it.
Yeah.
All right.
Rock.
Yes.
Looks like you're doing keto.
Yes.
I just want to say, like, I've been doing keto for a couple of years. I never did chaffles. I've done chaffles every day, twice a day for the last week since I saw your post.
Are they fucking good?
Oh
my God.
So easy to make. I got the wife hooked on them. They're amazing.
I will tell you that we found the zero carb bread at Aldi's and Costco now.
I just was at Costco today, joined today, and I've been looking at Aldi's for months. Have not seen them.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it until just this last weekend.
I bought a Sola, which is a brand, but I didn't miss bread that much.
The one at Aldi is way better than Costco. The Costco brand is super dense.
Interesting.
Which makes incredibly crisp toast, but other than that.
So how's everybody holding up?
Well, I'm retired, so pretty easy.
Just less interaction with people?
Well, I'm retired for the third time, so I guess
Maybe
so.
it'll stick this time.
Yeah.
You don't learn.
Yeah.
So this is our first SpiceWorks meeting that's remote. I mean, I don't know. It's Dennis. I don't think I've seen you around recently. Have you joined because it's virtual now?
Well, yeah, I went over to Moe's last year sometime. We had a SpiceWorks thing then, and I just posted about a week or two ago on the demise of I can't even think of it. I wrote the damn thing. The Industrial Revolution. And I got a lot of hits on that, so I figured, I should probably make a showing.
There you go. John, welcome back. Ivan, good to see you. I know the travel's a little hard. Rock, good to see you before you head back to ATL. Denise, as always, welcome. And Tony, I think, are you newish?
I'm actually the SpiceCorps leader up in Green Bay.
Oh, nice.
So I've been
Thank you for
meaning
joining.
to make it down to Milwaukee and check out one of your events. We haven't had an event in a while, but I wanted to see how this online thing worked as well.
I'm trying it out.
Yeah, I've put it out there to my group, and nobody really wanted to. I had one person interested in doing it, so.
So the other leader for Milwaukee is Darnell. Rock helped out a lot. He was a leader for a while, but now he's going to Atlanta, and he's going to throw his 2 cents in there, I think, when they need help.
Very cool.
We, we thought we'd try this out. We actually had meetings lined up for every month up until August, until COVID hit.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of thrown a wrench in everything. But I thought, let's get this going. I found a couple of cool things to do, so I'm going to record this meeting and put it, on SpiceWorks, and hopefully we'll do another one in a couple of weeks, and we'll get a little more people involved.
Yeah.
So I got 2 games lined up. I don't know if you guys want first. We could do an intro, and we could do the games or see if anyone has anything to talk about. So, we don't have to take the 2 hours if we don't need it, but I just thought it'd be a good chance for everybody to kind of talk to people, get away from the family, and interact with other adults.
It's a loose use of the word, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Get away from
Thanks.
the family. I got away from Illinois.
Yeah.
I get away from Illinois too.
Yeah. You're in the Wisconsin group, Denise. You're going to think about, there's going to be a lot of jokes.
Hey, Moe's is opening Friday.
That's true. A lot of places are. So I don't know. Do we want to? Oh, we got another one in the waiting room. Let me admit them. But should we all point and laugh when they join? How do we do this?
Is it Darnell?
No, it looks like it's crap. Forgot his name.
Mitchell?
No.
I'm just going to start spouting random names soon.
Oh, Darnell looks like he's ready. Let me get him in there.
About damn time.
So it looks like I'm going to rename Darnell to Reconnecting. Oh, he
With
doesn't
like
wanna
one
use the
end
camera.
though.
Wait. So has anybody been doing anything interesting since the COVID?
Look at your drink.
I've been drinking a lot.
Who
I
has-
agree.
Who doesn't have a Zoom meeting with a drink ready? That's a requirement now, isn't it?
I thought you were going to ship us some.
Yeah, we didn't have a vendor for this one.
Darnell, how do you not have a camera?
It looks interesting, but not that. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Can I turn
We'll
his
see, boys.
camera on? Let me see.
He doesn't have a camera.
I can ask to start video.
He's cleaning up the sex dungeon, so
Ooh.
Here's a mental image. Oh,
I didn't go that far.
There we go.
all right.
I
Clothes
was getting my beer ready.
There we go. That guy's got a camera. Oh, we got another one. Get him added. I'm glad people are showing up.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not the same attendance we get for a regular meeting, but I'll take it. Welcome, John. Welcome, Gala. Oh,
Gallagher.
Gallagher. And Darnell, welcome. So as I was stating, let's kind of, what's everybody been doing to keep themselves occupied for work? Has anyone had any problems getting, obviously Dennis is retired. Anyone had problems getting their company up and running and able to handle this?
I did. So
You
yeah,
weren't
this
ready?
guy here too. Yeah,
Well,
municipalities or like city government, like working from home is always like a big no-no. So like when this whole COVID thing happened, had like a lot of scrambling to do to basically get everybody up and running. There were like department heads were already ready to do it. It's just getting all that extra traffic in was a bit of a struggle. So
I think our biggest struggle was converting bandwidth because we had all of our bandwidth had been focused strictly on predominantly on the offices, and then we pushed 95% of our workforce to work from home. And so the VPN was pretty much pegged for the first week while we were waiting for that bandwidth expansion, but that was the biggest hiccup we faced. I mean, we had a 5% force reduction, but other than that, I wasn't part of the 5%, so I'm okay.
Educators have been doing well. We already had a collection of remote people, and all of the IT guys, which means me, among others, already had remote connections in place. But when we ended up with over 90% of our people suddenly operating remotely, they did have their biggest problem was getting enough VPN connections. But we'd been upgrading bandwidth and fiber connections for a while, so we were able to stay on top of it. But we went through a boatload, hundreds of laptops suddenly were needed. And the amazing thing was that we managed to get everybody out there. So I've actually been working from home since mid-March.
So you were actually able to purchase laptops that you needed, or did you have a bunch sitting on a stack somewhere?
We had some sitting, and then we purchased additionals. Now, I don't know if it's because we were big enough and the vendors that we deal with said, hey, we got to find some for these guys. Of course, maybe it's just that we have a boatload of, we ended up with a bunch of Surface laptops and nobody else wanted them. I'm not sure.
We'll take them. That's our environment.
So I've been less than completely happy with a Surface laptop, but that's what I'm using right now. And I've managed to get past the idiosyncrasies so that at least it's functional.
Really? Our whole environment is Surfaces pretty much.
Yeah, we've never had any problems with the city either. And these are some not so tech savvy people that I have to like support. So
yeah, we have the laptop, the book. We have a couple of people on tablets. I'm actually on the laptop 3. We lucked out. We had actually planned one of our DR scenarios was a situation where the building was not accessible because we're SOC 2 security accredited. This was kind of in our books, in our plan, and I think we ended up just ordering monitors for people so they could have double monitors at home. That was all we had to do this. I mean, our VPN was good. So I would definitely recommend, if anybody was looking for a way to make the business better, is go through a DR practice and put something in like this to avoid this in the future.
I think a lot of C-level people are going to buy into the working remote now that it's been proven over quite, the last couple months, and people are being productive. Cody, knock it off. Sorry.
Cody!
Yeah, dog barking out the window.
All dogs in a crate.
I have 4 dogs, so he's the only one barking, but he's very in tune to everything happening outside. So I work for an MSP, Camera Corner. I don't know if anybody down in Milwaukee knows us, but we're out of Green Bay. So we had this huge rush of customers looking for laptops, and then also the networking side of it. How do they get VPN connections? How do they move to Office 365 so everything's in the cloud? Everybody was dragging their feet up until this point. And then all of a sudden, green lights, it doesn't matter the amount of money, just let it rain. And it's everybody's working, everybody's productive, outside of an office. So we see a trend, looking at our customers, we've already did a survey, and we see a trend where I think it's going to be offices, like sizes are going to shrink. They're going to allow people to work remote. They're not going to have as many square foot, of actual physical offices, there's not going to be these huge conference rooms. They're going to go to more huddle spaces, so you can't have as many people in them. The amount of Zoom calls or Microsoft Teams or whatever, it's going to be okay for people to join via Teams nowadays. In the future, this is a great thing, because I think as IT people, we always think, why do we have a physical server? Virtualize. That's step one. Let's move things to the cloud. As long as your security will allow it, do it, because it makes things easier. I mean,
I think it's security and accessibility too.
yeah, well, but there's that fine line. You have to balance security and accessibility. So I worked at a bank before my current job, and it's, people want to work remote, or, we had to have an extra security on our cell phones to even access our mail, our email. And it's like, can we just move to the cloud? Can we just move to Office 365? And it was like, no, because the auditors haven't blessed it yet. There you go. Now the auditors are blessing it because they have to.
But I definitely think it's definitely an industry based, depending on the industry.
Yes.
I know our company has been very adamant about, like, yeah, this is a blip, and yeah, we can do 90% of the work, but when we can go back to the office, everyone is going back to the office. I don't know by a show of hands how many other people have that. I do think that it does show mobility in the workplace. Previously I was a big proponent of, our clients weren't comfortable on camera, our people don't know how to use the camera, we don't need the camera. I went to Zoom's conference last year in November, and they made a good point about using the camera. And I was just like, yeah, we'll get to it. But then with all this, now it's like every meeting, they want everybody on camera. It definitely makes sense. Like, I do think there's definitely rolling changes. Changing the whole workforce. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think for some industries, but.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. By the industry.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're actually they're starting to reopen our office, but because they're putting social distancing in, the people that want to come back to the office, actually, part of the survey was they had to justify why they didn't want to stay at home. So it's completely inverse from the drag you back in. It was, if you want to come back in, you have to give a really good business case for why it makes sense.
I feel like that word social distancing should be changed. It should be physical distancing. Like, we should all still be social.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it definitely needs to be put out there. Like, look, we just need to, be apart a little bit, and make sure everybody, like, I know we've all been to the bathroom and hear people not wash their hands and stuff. Like, come on, man. You all got to be responsible now. Like, we all have to just start doing that. It should be responsible distancing, responsible cleansing. I don't know if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, we had a request today for when everyone goes back to the office to block off conference rooms so people don't use them. That's one of the things, like, especially at certain sizes, because we do have all of our conference rooms with the size or the number of people that can be in each one. Definitely for the smaller ones, block those off. But yeah, for us, it's completely voluntary. I mean, our company is pretty remote anyway, so this transition to being remote was super smooth. The biggest issue we had was getting monitors for people. But otherwise, yeah, like, we always have our cameras on for Zoom meetings. They're really big, pushing people having their cameras on. So it's been a pretty smooth transition for us.
Has anyone used anything outside of Zoom, like Teams or Slack, Teams?
Yeah, we're on Teams. We had actually just rolled Skype for Business out and Teams in for the entire firm, so 2,500 people.
Wow.
And it went pretty well.
So who here is the Lamachia group? That's you.
That's me.
And Bill, down there. I don't know what it is on yours, but yeah.
Yeah. Which one's Bill? Is Bill Rock?
No, no.
No.
I work for Whipfleet.
Oh, Bill. All right. So, Bill. So, we're doing a project for Kohler Credit Union.
Welcome, bienvenidos, familia.
Nice.
When I saw the Zoom meeting,
You got a
you know,
favor?
and it's like, oh my God, I join these every Tuesday.
That's funny.
Nice. Well, welcome. Now you're like ingrained with us. You're good.
That's it. Let's go drink. I'm drinking a brandy old fashioned.
There you go.
You're gonna
I can't
truly
get
limit.
any more Wisconsin than that, right?
So, real talk, I've never had an old fashioned. I know it's
Oh,
Wisconsin.
What?
Never had an old fashioned.
I think I should take you with me when I leave the state because they don't.
Yeah, right.
So it's funny, Rock, with you going to Atlanta, I was gonna send an email to their leader, like, look, I'll host a meeting, but all I know about Atlanta is the Braves, the Falcons, the Hawks, the aquarium, Ludacris, and Freaknik.
Luda.
That's awesome. Actually, you know what, Steve? They're trying to get the Atlanta off SpiceCorp running, and they were looking for people to lead the charge on that.
Yes, I saw that, and I've offered to be an asset for that person. I don't know if I'm ready to try to take the reins of Atlanta. I'm just showing up.
Put on your big boy pants.
Yeah.
Oh, just.
You know what's funny is I offered to help, and then I told my wife about it, and she's like, "You can take the drive." I'm like, but I couldn't. That's why I offered to just help. Like 12 hours. Like, okay.
Well, you get down there, I got a guest room
There you go.
I call you on that.
and 3 pools
Nice.
and a golf course.
Oh, I'm in.
All right.
I'm in.
So,
I got 1 guest room. Hold on.
bunk bed.
Dibs on the bed.
Dibs on couch.
Yeah.
All right.
Porch too.
All right. So I have 2 games I wanted to play. We're going to do a horse racing game or dog racing. Sorry. This is a Zoom game.
Well, Tony's gonna win. He's got more dogs.
For
Let me get it queued up real quick.
Where is Michael Vick?
Ooh.
Too soon?
That's a little too soon. Just a little bit.
Sorry.
Ever is
Too
too
soon.
soon.
Hey, guys, no more Civil War jokes, okay? Not here. Too soon.
Nice shots.
All right. So I'm going to create the event.
Hi. There you go.
What's up, Denise?
Hey, Darnell.
Everybody in the chat.
In the pool.
Yo, stop flexing.
Wait, where are you at? I'm sorry, Matt. Where are you at, Denise?
I'm in Arizona.
You suck.
All right. So in the chat,
And I'm getting paid to be here.
I put the dog race game. So feel free to open that game on a new browser. And go ahead and just put your name in there.
I don't know. I have a security thing popping up here, so I don't know if I should click that.
Click all the links.
Great.
Always click the links.
Look, everything is safe. This is SpiceCorps, right?
Well, it's great. On my work laptop.
Rule number 1, never join a meeting from your work laptop.
Well, that's my actual Fortinet will not allow me to join.
Fortinet.
Yep.
Oh,
And why are we doing British pounds?
because that's who made the game. I can't do anything about that.
Pinky up. Pinky up.
I got this, and I got a scavenger hunt. That's what I got planned. I don't know. So I think maybe for the winner of this, whoever ends the 5 races with the most amount of money will win an Amazon Echo Show. I'll have to find a way to get it to you, but that's what the prize will be.
All right, so hang on. Let me hook up my sidecar here. I didn't know we were going to be fancy.
All right, you guys get this going. I'm going to go to the restroom. I can't think of a funny euphemism or whatever. So you guys
Call it a comfort break.
I will be right back. Darnell, if you'd like to say a few words about our SpiceCorps group, that'd be great.
Oh, okay. All right. I think that while you're gone, maybe we'll do a quick introduction. My name is Darnell Granberry. I'm one of the Spice leaders in the Milwaukee SpiceCorps group. It pains me that we had to cancel our last meeting and that we can't meet in person because you know I love you guys. I credit a lot of my success in my job to the people I have met through this SpiceWorks group. There is something about being able to sit down, you know, with a guy, a gal, a spice head, and tell them this is what my problem I have, and have them take care of you. You know, Pat, once again, thank you. I still owe you lunch. Pat came around to the dealership and was like, well, this is what you got to do. Like I have one port that comes out of the sales offices that goes into their phones, and from their phones to their computers. And Pat was like, why don't you just get a switch? Duh. And I did. And now I've got a network printer. I've got the computer. I've got the phone at each desk. It was great. So Pat, I owe you a fat steak lunch dinner when all this is over again. So I appreciate it.
We can talk about that.
Fair enough. So I'm in my garage. Over the winter, the wife had let me build a cigar bar. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of spin it around for you guys to show you kind of what I got going on here. So me and my buddies went in a face cord of two cords of wood.
You can make a lot of toilet paper out of all that, Darnell.
Or
bit rough.
My favorite.
Nice.
But this is the best part here.
It's TV.
The bar.
So that
The
bar.
bar.
We made the bar.
Nice.
What kind of scotch you got over there?
I'm a bourbon kind of guy.
All right, all right.
So I have a detached garage. So when we did this, I ran Ethernet out to a ubiquity switch. Then I did plug in, I don't know if you can see this or not, my Apple TV, which allows me to throw my Mac onto the TV. This is where the bourbon collection was, but it's getting kind of low because we've done nothing but sit around and drink. The bar is made out of a door that we made that was in the house.
That's awesome.
We put LED lights in it, and it actually is voice activated, which is pretty cool. There is a hole here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, where the doorknob was. That's going to be a tapper. So that's what I've been doing with my downtime.
Nice.
When this all breaks open, you guys are all welcome to come through and we'll kick it. So Matt, when you walked away, I said we should kind of introduce ourselves. I talked about how cool it was to be a part of this group and how people are always willing to help you. I don't know what you guys see on your screen, but to my screen, here's Matt, and then here's Steve. There's John. Dennis is below me. Ivan's right here. Tony's down 2 and over 1. Denise is straight down. This is like the Brady Bunch, and then Pat is down in the corner. So
You're putting me on the bottom, huh?
No, that's not me. I got John further. So I got 9 screens. I got 9 pictures. And then the 2 at the very bottom is Ben and John. So that's who I am. I work for a car dealership, Lake Automotive on the south side of Milwaukee. We're an essential business. So I've been going to work every day Most recently, I've upgraded my Milwaukee wireless network. So that's this is huge. This is huge. Finally got Active Directory set up, and I used a program called Forenz IT to migrate the profiles and computers over. So I've got 4 migrated so far. I installed the program yesterday, so it's
Was
pretty
this a free
cool.
application?
Yeah, it's a free 7-day trial. It's licensed per either workstation or per technician. And so for the technician, I think the license is like $70, which is I'd pay that out of my pocket for this. So yeah. So that's what I got. That's what I know. Rock was there. Now he's gone.
He's black. He's
Right,
black.
then you go. You're right there.
All right, I'll go. And I'll just go down the list I have of participants on the right.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So I'm Matt Huffman, work at Milwaukee Group, other SpiceCorps leader with D Money, and Rock part-time. So I've been the IT manager for 5 years, and projects I get to do now because nobody's in the office. We're doing a 10 gig backbone upgrade inside the buildings. We are upgrading our DC and hopefully another software system called Varonis. And I am currently looking to replace SpiceWorks with Landsweeper. So if anybody has any kind of info on that, I also, side note, kind of salty about it, but my wife is a nurse and she does work with COVID patients. So I am banished from the office. So basically the end
Banished?
Yeah, basically the end of the year. So I was in the office till mid-March, actually end of March, and our owner, who was outspoken about certain things and was wrong about certain things, I had to correct him on a couple things, kind of got scared about some things. So I just said, look, dude, I'll stay out. I'll keep everybody safe. And now I'm kind of stuck working at the bar, and it's not fun. I'm going stir crazy. So, but other
Thank
than
you.
that, you know,
Thank you, and thank her for doing all the right things.
yeah, she's just doing her job. I mean, we're just trying to be careful. I do see it's funny is people are more scared of what they know versus what they don't know. So that's kind of a weird thing. But we figure it out. We go day by day, and you know, there's days where, like, I don't know, as an IT guy, like you feel like you only did 10% of what you could have did, and there's days where you do 140%. So I just kind of, there's more days now that where I'm on the lower end than on the higher end, but I'm just trying to balance it out. So that's me. Let's go with next on the list is Denise.
Okay, I'm Denise Grandin. I work at McHenry Public Library in Illinois. I am currently sitting in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
Shade.
By my pool, working from home. I will be back June 1st because the library is going to finally start taking returns.
Oh, wow.
I also have to bring the cancer patient back.
Right.
So we are
Hey,
driving
man.
back next week because he's not getting on a plane. So work let me come down here, and it's currently 81 degrees and sunny. I was in the pool up until about 10 minutes before we started this. And, I have a minion that's starting on June 1st. So I will not be the only IT person any longer at the library.
Well, good for you. That's awesome.
So McHenry, so I used to live in Lake in the Hills. Which,
Okay.
is that near McHenry?
Not far.
Not far?
No.
Okay. Isn't that McHenry County?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
You know where the Chain of Lakes is?
No.
Antioch, Fox Lake.
Sure, yeah.
Yep.
All
I actually live on the Chain of Lakes.
Okay.
My My house in Illinois is on the water.
Nice.
Humble brag.
Yes, but we are currently flooding. As far as I know, is the lakes are shut down because the water is too high, and I'm down here enjoying the weather.
So I don't want to make anybody jealous, but I live in Door County.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
I can look out my window here if I get out of the way. The water is back there somewhere. So I have one set of properties behind me, and then a park, and then the water. So beautiful sunsets here.
So quick Door County story for me is 2 years ago, I took my motorcycle up there. I went with a friend. We were going to do the loop.
Yeah.
And we had lunch in Sturgeon Bay, and we were turning right on to go right up there. Got a flat tire. So I stopped at like the AutoZone there, filled up the tire, and we decided to head back. Never went up there. So we'll have to go through it.
It's beautiful. Come on up again.
Yeah. Plan on it for summer.
And if you look in the back, there's the mountains.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Is that Phoenix area, I'm guessing?
I am an hour southeast of Tucson. On Monday, we were hiking and I accidentally walked into Mexico. My phone sent alert that said, "Welcome to Mexico."
Did you score anything good while you were there?
I was actually 6,600 feet up in the Coronado Mountains. And we're just walking along the trail, and my phone said, "Welcome to Mexico. Your mobile plan will not be charging you any roaming charges or anything else." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." There's no wall, there's no signs, there's no nothing, but from up there, you could actually see parts of the wall.
Were you accosted by Canadian Mounties?
There's nobody there.
I've been watching Narcos lately. I know what you're doing.
Just the fact that you picked up your signal off a tower in Mexico.
No, the house down here in Arizona is maybe a 20-minute drive to Mexico.
Wow.
I'm that far south. And I'm high enough in the mountains, so it's not the temperature here. If it's 80 here, it's usually 10 degrees warmer in Tucson and 20 degrees warmer in Phoenix. Phoenix is 3.5 hours from here.
All right. Cool. Let's go to Pat Gallagher.
Hello there. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying myself. What I have been doing is I moved one of my clients to the cloud totally, so that they could all work from home. And well, little bumps on the way, but we did manage to get the job done. So that's about the gist of it. Then just putting out a few fires here and there. So that's all I got to say.
All right. Thanks, Pat. Let's go to Ivan.
Oh, howdy. I'm Ivan. I'm the IT coordinator. Well, basically, I'm the only IT guy for a small city called Oconomowoc.
Oconomowoc.
Yeah, Oconomowoc.
Just a little one, right? Just a little one.
Yeah, just a small city. But basically, what I've been doing was mobilizing the whole city to work from home. And then from there, after I got that done, we had the elections to deal with. So I dealt with that. And then afterwards, and I mean, sprinkled in between during this whole time was like just supporting like the PD and all of our emergency services and that kind of stuff. So it's been a hell of a ride. That's all I gotta say. Like I got to work from home. Like they finally cleared me to work from home for about like 2 days. And then I just basically went back in. So it hasn't really stopped for me.
All right. Let's go to Dennis.
Oh, I'm Dennis Snyder, and retired 3 times. First retirement was from the Navy. I'm Navy commander, which is lieutenant colonel in everybody else's language. Then I went on to civil service and retired from the VA in 2012. And after that, I picked up a private pilot's license and bought an airplane, and airport manager talked me into coming to work for his company. So I worked there for a couple of years, and a bunch of family medical issues. And so I left that, and I've been here at home and flying. One of the things that we did before I left was we moved completely off of physical servers. We have no on-prem anything except the phones and switches and you know, router and firewall. Everything else goes through you know, is Office 365. I had some cataract surgery about 2 years ago, and I didn't feel comfortable, you know, driving and working in the office. So I was able to work at home, and there isn't anything that I can't do at home that I have to go into the office for other than a physical move. So it's let me get rid of this thing here. So we've been set up for working remote for years, and it's really worked well. The last thing that we did was we were looking at Dell DEX docking stations for Android, and with an Office 365 account on and your cell phone, there really isn't anything you can't do on your phone that requires a computer. So it was really a great place to work, and you know, events kind of overtook me, and I had to move on. But that's it.
All right.
Yours a smile.
So here's the man cave.
Oh, nice.
Yo, that's a national sport of my people.
Billiards?
Yeah, totally.
Billiards, ping pong. Got my weights. Got the bar right here. Make my own absinthe. I'm a private pilot. Have an airplane, Mooney, and fly around and have a bunch of fun.
Nice. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for joining. Let's go to,
Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining.
John K.
That would be me. As I said earlier, I work for Educators Credit Union, and we had virtualization running in a limited way for quite a while, and they told us, the IT department, that we were all going to work from home in mid-March. So I've been working from home since mid-March. And
wow.
Yes, I spent the first week cleaning out my study area so that I could put in a second desk to go with my regular computer, so I had some place to work from. So I got it all cleaned out. My wife was amazed. The recycle bin filled up 3 times. But
You didn't rent one of those big store or garbage?
why spend money? That's why they got the recycle bin, you know?
Every other week they come.
Yeah, filled it up 3 times, and so, but we've been doing reasonably well, and credit unions are a yeah, you got to stay in business.
Thank God.
Yes. So we have all of our drive-ups are open, but the lobbies are not. And they've been sending folks home bit by bit, and every couple of weeks there's another one. Okay, yeah, let's set this person up from home and we'll get it going. But for the most part, it's been amazingly stable as we went through, and pretty much everybody else in the IT department except me had a boatload of things to do. Most of my stuff deals with power and cameras and temperature sensors, so my stuff was pretty quiet. But a fun and interesting time. And my wife doesn't know what to do with me, but then she doesn't see me for most of the day anyway. She just does, well, at least you're home faster.
Nice.
As I step out of the office, are you done now? Yeah, I'm done now. Okay.
Taking a couple rides just to emulate that drive time, to get some free time, listen to music, podcasts, something.
Well, I'm classed as the least busy person because all the network guys, anything goes down, they've got to be in it. The server guys, where everything's virtual, but they got their stuff. We've been on 365 for a couple of years. Teams was in place, but nobody was really using it. Now that's used on a daily basis. Zoom has become our go-to for large meetings. So I've been running around this week and next week to all the branches because we're putting in a third fiber in all of them. So I've been escorting the survey teams so they could get their site surveys in place, which is interesting. We all stand over 6 feet apart and shout at each other, but it works.
All right, let's go to John N.
Hi, everyone. So I'm John Niebler. I am a one-man MSP. I had heard that the order might come through that we'd have to be at home. So I went through my client list, and there were really only 2 clients that I didn't have a whole lot of remote access set up for. So I was prepared for that. What I was not prepared for was all the people that had remote access that had never used it. All right, something just came up on my screen there and got in my way. So yeah, the first week was just nuts, just setting people up, showing people how to use it, explaining to people that when you're remoted into your work computer and you start up a Teams meeting, you're taking a picture with your camera of your empty desk, and you need to actually load Teams on your laptop at home in order to have the camera and microphone work.
And don't shut it down at the end of the day.
And don't shut it down at the end of the day. Oh, amen.
You can make a GPO for that.
Yeah. Well, not all of my clients have servers, so yeah, some of that is a little training involved. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I've been doing great. Been at home. Only have had to go into client sites maybe 4 times since all this started, and yeah, it's been relatively smooth, all things considered.
Well, welcome,
John. Where are you located?
Tosa.
Oh, I'm in Tulsa.
So am I.
Well,
Wait, who's the
garage
person
big
that's in
enough
Tulsa?
where we can stay 6 feet apart?
Yes, yes, it is.
There we go.
Have you seen this bar? I'm on 83rd and Hillcrest.
Hillcrest. Where's Hillcrest?
Hillcrest is south of North Avenue.
It's in Tosa.
Okay, gotcha. Yep. I'm 67th and Blue Mound.
I'm at
Yeah, you're not that far
Mayfair
away.
and I'm at Mayfair and Burleigh.
Nice. Well,
We should have had the party here.
Yeah.
I mean, with a distance.
Everybody puts baby in a corner.
You're right.
Or at the airport. I'll just move the plane out of the way.
There we go. All right, let's go to Ben.
Hey everyone, my name is Ben Francisco. I work for Paylocity. We're a HR payroll company focused on like small medium business. So we haven't been hit too hard. I mean, obviously we've lost a lot of payrolls with people getting laid off, but so far it hasn't affected us as employees. And I worked from home anyway, at least for me. So this has been a super smooth transition for me. Basically still at home, right? Our workforce was like, I think they said like 60% remote before this. And right now we're at 99% remote. So it's been a easy transition. I mean, we had a good remote culture. You know, people were really willing to join on Zoom calls and have their cameras on and communicate that way. So it's been a super smooth transition for us. Right now I've been working on our new user automation script. We've got a script that fires off for, whenever we hire a new employee, because we just recently finally moved to Exchange Online for our email and mailboxes. So I've had to update that new user script to accommodate for that. I think we might be the last ones going, but
Awesome. All right, let's go to this one should be easy. I'll just say 2 words. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide indeed. Hi, everybody. Rock Smith. I used to try to lead this group with Darnell and Matt. I've been a resource for them since I stepped down, and I kind of knew this was coming, but July 1st, I'll actually be moving to Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. When we merged a firm in last year, my boss sat down with me and said, if you want to go to Atlanta, because my family, I mean, you can see the flag. My family's from Alabama, so for me it was a good opportunity to get closer to family. This is my other family, and I will miss you guys. You continue to have Zoom meetings. I'll continue to show up. Stop, Darnell. I'll show you my little office, which I was working from home 2 days a week before. There's one aquarium. There's the other aquarium with Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper. And then the Roll Tide sign flag. Yeah, for me, I was preparing for. I was working from home 2 days a week before this all hit. I got a little bit of a head start because my daughter flew through Atlanta on her way back from having been on a cruise, and then she got a fever after she had come and seen me. So I was in lockdown a week before everybody else. So I have her to thank for that. Let me move this back to the other screen. Otherwise I look like I'm here. I'll just there. Yeah, so, and I have offered to assist the Atlanta group, and if it ends up being leading the Atlanta group, that's fine. I'll try to do half as good as Darnell and Matt have since I stepped down.
Ludicrous.
Yes, I'll say hi to Ludacris.
All right, and last but not least in the group today is Tony.
Hi, everybody. So I am the Spice leader from the Green Bay group. The lone man doing that. I've been meaning to get down to Milwaukee to join one of your meetings because it looks like you guys have a lot of fun in a lot of cool places. The bar you guys usually go to, man, it sounds like fun. But I am up in North County. What's that?
Would you classify it as lit? Isn't that what the kids say?
I don't know. I'm 42 years old. I don't know what the kids say these days.
Same.
But so I live in Door County. The company I work for is in Green Bay. It's an MSP. I'm actually a project manager for IT, telephony, and AV projects. I do with anything new construction related or super complicated. what else about me? I've been in lockdown. We self-quarantine or social distancing and all that for 12 weeks. I actually just looked at the calendar. So my fiance lives in Madison. Her family's up here in Door County. So as soon as we heard this happening, and Madison was one of the first cases in the United States, she has connections in the healthcare industry, and they said this is going to be something. So we just came up here, and we've been up here for it's 12 weeks now, or very close to 12 weeks. There she is. So yeah, so I have a background in IT, but I do project management now. I work for banks and entertainment venues in the past, so my IT background is super loose to super secure. You know, what else? I don't know. I'm sick and tired of video calls myself, but yesterday I actually drove to a job site. I drove down to Kohler and visited the Kohler Credit Union's new corporate office that they're building. That was the first time out of the house, work-related, in months, and it was weird to be on the highway driving with the radio on for 2 hours.
How was the traffic?
Non-existent. I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, we now have the Illinois people coming up. Oh, by the way, Illinois, go Cubs. Cubs fan.
Yes.
Sorry, everybody from Milwaukee.
I'm a Mets fan. It's all good.
I won't. Yeah, Mets fans. I don't like
Yeah,
Mets.
as long as you're not a White Sox fan, we're good.
All right.
Okay.
Well, back in my younger days, it was White Sox because that's what all the rappers wore. Yeah, I don't know. That's me in a nutshell. Hey, I'm in a nutshell.
Well, thank you everybody for joining. So,
sorry guys, I have to actually jump off of here. I have trivia. One of our local bars is doing online trivia. So I wanted to join this, but now it's 6:30. I have to jump off and go join that one. So
hey, Tony, before you bounce, I sent you a private message, or at least in chat. So maybe take a look at that. I think we may need to exchange some information. Give me 1 second here.
I just wanted to say howdy doody, since my family is based out of Door County and Green Bay. The bulk of my family's up there. Yeah. So
what's the last name?
Well, let's see. My mother's last name was Fronda.
Tons of Frondas up here.
Oh yeah. There are boatloads of Frondas up there. You can't walk down the street without bumping into one of them.
I sent you my contact info also in the chat.
Got it.
Cool.
well, thanks for joining, Tony. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. And if you guys want to hit me up on SpiceWorks, my username is actually my full name backwards. So it's Anthony Stahl. Actually, backwards is L Hats. Why not?
Oh, that's you.
Stahl. Yeah, Tony Stahl. L Hats. Why not? That's me. It's not that
before.
That works.
Yeah, it's just my name backwards. So funny story with that is I was probably 20 years old, and we were in my apartment with a bunch of friends, and one of my friends said, "Dude, do you know that your name backwards is why not?"
That is so funny.
It was
How high were you guys?
Holy shit, we were just drunk. No high. We weren't smoking anything, but we were just really drunk.
It's become kind of a personal mantra.
It is. That's like my thing. Or why not? So
Right.
That's awesome.
So anyway, so if you guys want to hit me up, hit me up on SpiceWorks or whatever you want. But Ivan, I have your chat that you sent me in a notepad here. I will read it to comprehend it when I'm not like 5 or 6 drinks in.
Okay.
I like this guy.
Double
All
old
right.
fashions, right?
Yeah. Thank you,
I gotta
Tony.
catch up.
I am going to share
Thank you,
my
guys.
screen now. All bets should be
Hey,
in.
Tony.
Hey Huff, I totally messed up and did not read, so I may be knocked out first round. Just giving you that heads up.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with this at all yet either.
Yeah, I lost.
All right. So basically, we have 5 races. You place your bets on the dogs. We run this virtual dog race, and it does 5 rounds. So
All right.
I don't know what you guys all bet on. So here we go.
Wait.
What?
What's SP? What's SP?
It's like their pounds, I guess.
Sterling pounds.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Kohana disgrace is heavy.
Here we go. It's also in Australian. It's in Australian.
How do you
Oh,
bet?
Straya.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you bet?
Oh, so
Betting.
good news is you didn't lose anything on this race, Darnell.
Yeah, I lost everything.
Well,
you
I've
bet
got
it all?
Everything already?
I had no idea like how to bet.
Wow.
dogs, so
Well, I bet on 3 different dogs, so hopefully one of them comes
Bet
in.
it all.
I bet on
Bet it all.
4, so
I put
but
$1
all my
on each
money.
dog.
So
Or a pound. All right. So let's go to the results. And John 120, Darnell 120, Ben 20. Wow.
I had no.
I'm out.
This is how much we have left after not betting anything.
You're not betting.
All right. So we're going to give 30
All right.
seconds for the next round.
How will I
Everybody place
spend
your
my
bets for the
money?
next round.
Yo, as the admin, can I take a loan? Wondering you know. Like,
I can bet for you. What do you want me to put on?
I don't know how racing works.
I want the 8 dog to have $1 on it at least.
Yo, man, pick my cheetah. Pick my cheetah.
That's our timer.
Ah, shit.
All right.
My screen wouldn't stop.
Let's go to the next race.
Come on, 8
Here we
dog.
go. So I don't know if you guys do any Zoom meetings with people that you work with, but I can send you a link for this. It's pretty simple. You just screen share, you send the link, you create a race. Everybody kind of joins in.
How do I bet on that rabbit?
You bet on the rabbit. The rabbit's always winning.
Exactly.
Come on.
Not always.
I'd like to change my bet.
These are old races too, so they kind of randomize them. All right, let's take a look. And we've got Darnell, you won. Denise
Should
won.
have picked my
John
cheetah.
won.
Should have picked my cheetah.
Nah, I bet 5 pounds. So I lost
So-
5 pounds.
All right, next race. So in the lead. Yeah, Darnell, you're still in the lead. All right,
you can
Ivan, what do
move.
you want me to bet on?
Dude, the donkey. The naughty donkey.
How much?
Like I don't know, like 1 pound.
1 pound? All
One
right.
1.5 pound.
1.5.
Hey guys, I gotta drop off. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Thank you,
later,
Ben.
Ben.
Who dropped it off?
Ben.
Okay.
Now we're full on Brady Bunch.
Scottish hooch. I'm gonna put 2 on that.
Yo, do you guys love the whole fact that like the last meetup that I went to, I was like, I am for sure going to a SpiceWorks. Like
And then you don't show up for 6 months?
yo, first of all, work is hard, all right? It's rough. The last time was a karaoke session, and I will have to say it was like maybe like 3 months, all right? And I always RSVP'd maybe.
Yeah.
just because like, dude, Wednesdays, man, Wednesdays, Thursdays, like I work like 5-6 days a week, you know. It's like, and you guys know me, I like to get tipsy, so like I
do,
can't just
yeah.
call in kind of thing, you know. So like,
Living that economo life.
oh yeah, it's fantastic, guys. The local government, cream of the crop. So that's what it is. Yeah, man, Darnell still has my shirts. So
From like 4 meetings ago.
yeah, I know. Yo, I'm trying.
I'm gonna stop bringing them.
I've got a lot of.
Wait, you bring them every single time?
Every time, because you RSVP every time.
As a maybe. So like, I'm trying.
That'll link in front near the line, and where's Folly? 3/4.
Oh.
Swagger second. Third goes Maximum Abbey, a good way back. Fourth Knuckle Buster. And
So who we got?
So I know English is my second language, but I don't understand what they were saying.
Yeah,
Well,
Darnell's
who's
killing
Australia?
it. That's all that matters. Is he's killing it.
Sorry on the donkey, man. It was a bad call.
All right, I got $2.80, whatever that means. 2.8.
It's like what, 600 US dollars? I don't know.
600. It's 87 baht.
87 baht, really?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You want the doping cheetah?
I like that actually.
Yeah, we should go with that one.
Let's do one.
Highworthy and Tiptoer. I dig that name.
Oh, I gotta start the timer. I was trying to give 30 seconds between rounds. Oh, you got $1.80, Ivan. What's it gonna be? Oh, wow, we gotta come out. Rock, Ivan, Ben. Rock, I'll give you the other dollar. What do you want?
Scottish Waltz.
Scottish Waltz.
Number 2.
There we go. This one's for Rock. And Ben bounced. All right. Where's our timer at? There we go. All bets are in. All bets are in. All
It's so
right.
bad.
Here's the next race. Oh, the doggos. Do they call them doggos, you think, or dingoes? Dingoes on the way. Dingoes going on the way. Dingoes. Oh, it just went to the dingoes. Looks like Darnell friggin' won again. So Darnell won, and
Darnell, that's a trip to Pato right there. That's what you need to do. So
I think they're still closed.
I'm going right now.
Damn
we got
it.
80 cents. So Ivan and Rock, you can each have 40 cents or 40th of a pound. Is that the thing?
0.4 pounds.
And this is the last race.
40
So,
pence.
Pence, yeah.
Darnell, as a leader, I don't think you can win the Amazon Echo show. I'm sorry.
Oh, you should have said that beforehand.
I think it was understood.
Should we do a show?
Darnell needs to give his winnings to all of us so we can bet.
So you all get to use it like on a lease? All right.
Yo, man, 0.0 APR for 72 months.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
For
Give me
6
all back with
payments
5 grand.
deferred. Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Rock and Ivan, you just got 0.4. Where you want it to go?
I'll take mine for Irish Monster.
Damn it.
Nice.
I want the same thing, though.
All right, then let's mix it. Why not? Let's put it all on there.
All
Bet it
right.
all.
Bet it all. I mean,
The
it's,
whole 80 pence.
yeah.
Yo, man, that's like $700 US right now, man. Or like 300 billion barrels of oil. Who knows?
Billion.
Well, this should wipe me out anyway.
There you go.
Supposedly I won the first one, but then I kept losing.
Oh,
That's how they get you, though. You know, they give you that taste first, and then
That's how they get you. Exactly.
Right.
The first one's always free.
Yep.
I figured out how I lost money in the second one because I didn't even get a chance to bet.
All
But
right, here we go.
Interest.
Green light, all in. Set to go. There
Love the dogs. Love the thrills.
That's still so bad.
I haven't heard you say anything different.
I am killing it right now.
Do you know which one you're killing it with?
Nope. Like being in Potawatomi. Close my eyes, pick a number.
Oh, come on. I don't know which one is which.
Number 5's in the lead.
Going
So I just have to comment here, you know, when you start the race and you get that big V logo right by the starting gate, you know that's the logo for Vienna hot dogs, right?
Is that where the losers go?
There you go. See?
Oh, it's from Victoria. Okay.
All right, results. Darnell, of course. Show final scores. Darnell, killing it.
Damn it, D Nice.
What I win?
I think you won the opportunity for everybody to play again in the scavenger hunt for the prize.
Bullshit.
You want the Echo Show?
Let me go on record. No.
All right, you got it. You got it.
I mean, yes. No, I mean, no.
All right. So
as a leader, I gracefully decline me winning that shit.
Arnell, I commend you.
All right. So
bullshit.
For the next part, we are going to do a scavenger hunt. This is for the show. I'm going to mark points. I'm going to
wait. What if I win that one too, though?
You don't win anything.
Just don't.
If you win that, I'm dropping it off. It's yours. There's nothing I can do.
Just throw it out the
And
window.
you give up the GoPros.
If you win it, how about?
No way, Denise.
Yeah. If you win it, how about we Office Space beat it down and record it for everybody?
We'll talk about that.
I'll give you a printer to beat down.
If Darnell wins, he has to have a party in his garage.
I'll do that regardless.
There you go.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. 15 seconds on the clock.
Oh.
Show me something with your name. Clock started.
Right here.
What?
God damn it. Ivan gets a point.
What?
First one.
Wait, what did he show?
Oh, my badge.
Oh, on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have more rules to this, but we'll let this
Wait, so it's
slide.
gonna be physical? Hold on, let me make sure I'm untethered. If I have to run,
I'm gonna run with the headset.
Hey, it's a scavenger hunt. We gotta have some fun, right? Ready?
After a bottle of bourbon, I got that.
Nice.
Show me something from high school. 15 seconds, go.
High school. High school was.
What is that, Darnell?
Wait, from a. I don't have audio.
What is that?
From a high school or from when I was in high school?
When you were in, well, I guess it could be technically both. I wasn't
He's
clear.
trying to buy time.
No, I had the item in my hand, but it's
What is that?
It's a book. It's called The Imperial Infantryman's Handbook. So back in high school, I was huge into Warhammer 40K. It's a miniature war painting or wargaming kind of thing.
Yeah, just story straight.
Classic soldiers. Sorry, guys.
All right. I got to give it to him. He was first. I got to give it to him.
Okay.
Son of a.
Okay.
All right.
I'd like to keep the official rules, please.
All right. Here we go. This one might be a little difficult because, whatever. Show me something.
How about some firewood? Show some firewood.
Something older than you.
There's nothing older than me.
No, I'm older than that.
Oh, I got to give it to Denise. Denise wins. Denise. Well done. Well,
what?
What did you show?
My husband.
That's awesome.
He's older than me. That would be
all
you.
right.
Yeah, point.
Next one. Show me something orange. Oh, rock. Bam. Nice. You had that ready.
Oh, am I too late? Yeah, I'm
You are
sorry.
too late.
Rock had it ready.
Hold on, I don't have audio again.
I got a desk full of shit. I'm just gonna.
All right, what's up?
Rock had it already ready.
Damn it, so orange.
All
Ooh, Nerf gun. That's classy, sir.
All right. Show me
That's classy.
something that you haven't previously shown me that starts with the letter S.
Cell phone.
Oh.
That starts with a C, by the way.
What is that, Rock?
That is a ship's plaque.
Ship's plaque. Ivan, you show me a cell phone that starts with a C.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
The switch.
Phonetics is important.
Exactly. I got to go with Rock on that. That's a Rock one. All right. This one, I'm pretty sure 7 of the 9 of us are going to get this ready. Show me some alcohol. Let me see. Oh, Ivan. Bam.
It's always at the ready, sir.
Gotcha.
I'm not doing well in this game.
Zombie dust. Right.
Yes.
This would
Oh,
be
they can that now?
Oh.
Yeah.
glasses
All
cleaner.
right.
Dinner is served.
Ooh, nice.
Damn it. Well done.
That's also a word that starts with
Dessert
an S.
is right here.
Absinthe has it.
And that was orange, Denise. You could have used that.
He was
All
taking
right.
it off the grill.
This one is a little more difficult. Without
Have it all been already? What are you talking about?
without leaving the frame. I got to see your head. Can't bounce around Pong style. Without leaving the frame, show me the weirdest thing you can grab. Darnell, stop it.
Oh, it's a,
Cord.
a crochet BB-8? I don't know. Like,
BB-8. We've got a old
Bungee
floppy
cord.
drive. What is that, Rock?
Lightsaber chopsticks.
yo, are those the ones that light up too?
They do.
Dude, that's legit.
That
Is
is
that
Yeah, light them up.
bungee cord?
I'm
What did
gonna
you
light
have,
'em up.
Dennis?
I learned how to use chopsticks before I learned how to use forks, man.
And
Like,
a
that's saying
smart
something.
Ashtray.
Dennis, what did you have?
I have carboxymethylcellulose.
Nice.
What is that?
Yo, Rock, check this out.
I make my own.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
All right, I'm giving it to Rock. Sorry. Lightsaber chopsticks. Gotta win.
Wait, what is carboxy? But what did
Carboxymethylcellulose. I make my own eye drops.
Well,
It's
That's
code
the
word
win.
I'm
for
gonna give
like
him a
some
point
kind
for
of like
that.
street
I'm gonna
drug.
give you a point for that, Dennis.
Okay.
I should give a point for that.
I'm
Totally.
giving him a point.
Is that wormwood,
All right.
Dennis?
I'm sorry.
Was that wormwood?
For the
That was earlier.
oh yeah, for the absinthe. Yeah.
All right. Now, show me something that makes noise.
Yeah, that makes
The doggo has to win.
A knife makes noise only when you're using
Does when you use it.
It's applied
You're
to
using it
Makes
incorrectly,
noise.
sir.
Yeah.
They had
Rock, how does the helmet make noise?
when I picked it up.
I like that.
It made noise when I picked it up. It's a piggy bank.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I think the dog got it. Although I don't know where Matt went. Did you freeze, Matt? No, there you
Over
are.
here.
No,
You just sat really still long enough.
I've done that before. Others
that's
do
one
well,
thing I
but
like to
just
do
like,
too. Sorry. But you gotta like do it like mid.
Or just move your hand back and forth so they think it's lagging.
Beautiful, Matt. That's fantastic.
All right. Show me something with the letter F.
Like Funko Pops. I don't know. Is that good?
Gotta bring it to the camera, man.
What?
What? Oh.
Fallout.
John
Fallout,
K.
Funko Pops.
What is that, John K?
Where did Dennis go?
Is there an F on there, John?
Yeah, you just grabbed a book, not a fuck. Or is it a fucking book? I mean, sorry.
Yo.
Yep, yep.
Recording.
It was
A fucking
Space Shuttle Operator's Manual.
A fucking book.
Firefox browser on my phone.
That works.
Be nice, you lost some points.
Hey, you said something with an F.
I'm going to give that to you, Ivan. You lucky. All right. Last one. Show me something neon yellow.
Facehugger.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, Butterfingers. They work, right? Is that
Oh,
neon?
I like the mystery machine. Nice,
Yeah,
John.
dog toy.
You
Oh,
tell
All
us
right.
yellow from there?
Electrical cord.
It's also a happy face hugger, by the way.
So
Loot crate, nice.
it looks
Heck
like
yeah.
our guy from Oconomowoc, Mr. Public Service, Ivan has won.
So I actually can't accept that.
Oh, good. All right.
I just wanted to be in the game, so.
All right.
Oh, because you're public. Yeah.
Yep. I play
then
by the
we've got a
rules.
tie with Rock and Denise. So, on camera, 2 of 3, rock, paper, scissors.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You ready?
Ready?
I never played it.
It's 3 things. How
On
have you
cue.
never played
You
it?
either do this or this or this.
It's
or
not rock,
this.
paper, scissors,
Or
lizard,
this.
No, we're not doing Lizard Spock.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got enough trying to get 3 things out of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
So
playing that?
1, 2, throw.
Throw.
No, Denise, let's explain the rules. On 3, you were going to do rock, paper, or scissors. And rock beats scissors.
Rock, beat scissors.
Yeah, somebody else who's had less drinks than me, please explain.
Rock,
Rock
beats
beats
scissors.
Rock,
scissors.
scissors,
Scissors,
Paper.
paper.
paper covers rock.
Rock.
Mother's rock.
There we go. Do you understand the rules of the game, Denise?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
You understand the words that are coming
Got to
out of his
appear
mouth.
in the screen.
I need some more martinis.
Hold
Those
on.
are not on the list.
Wait,
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors, martini? Like
Rock,
this.
paper, or
Martini
rock,
beats
paper,
everything.
scissors against a guy
Martini
named
beats
Rock.
everything.
Like, is he gonna throw rock? Is he gonna do it?
Is he going to be the guy? Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we both threw paper.
Okay.
They all have to stay in the screen. You can't hide the hand.
Yeah. There you
I'm-
go. Thank you,
I'm
Pat.
trying. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got
That's
the
a
first
rock.
one.
That's 1 for Denise.
Ready? One.
Keep it a little higher, Denise.
Denise, you got to stay in camera. You're like 1, 2.
I think she's high enough.
Yeah. Ready?
I need more
One.
martinis.
1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
is that
that's
paper?
Gotcha.
She wins.
Well,
Echo Show.
Congratulations.
What?
for the Amazon Echo Show.
Our Echo Show.
Our Echo.
Yeah, you and Darnell can share custody.
You will split custody. Weekend.
I want visitation rights though.
So those are all the games I had. I mean, from there, I really didn't have the rest of the meeting planned. I don't know, Darnell, you got anything?
I have a vendor, Datto. They're a backup and recovery. They would like to do a virtual meeting. No time has been picked out yet. I don't know if this time at 5:30 works. Do we do 6:30? I don't know how to plan a virtual vendor meeting.
Do you guys feel that this time worked well, or do you want something a little later?
Could we?
I would do a little bit later.
One thumbs up.
Just because you were late, Darnell.
So I was actually wondering if we could do maybe like 5:45, because I'm like 6 deep on like White Claws right now, and I haven't even. Heck yeah.
Lightweight.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, but I haven't actually eaten anything since our council meeting like yesterday. So, like, it's just one of those things where, like, I'd like to take some time to like eat, you know. So,
why don't we make it 6?
Or 5:45 is fine.
Just forward us the whole council schedule so we could kind of work around that.
Oh well, no, I'm just.
That sounds like somebody else I know.
I didn't mean it that way, but I'm just saying it's just one of those like things where it's like, you know, you don't expect that it's gonna take long, and then you're just like, oh yeah, I don't have to eat, and then it's like freaking you get home at 11 o'clock, and then you're like, oh man, I gotta do something at Fleet at like, you know, 7 in the morning.
At
So
your desk.
Excuse me?
Keep a snack at your desk.
I'm doing this whole like keto thing. I don't know, man, guys.
Hey, hands up for keto.
Keto.
So, all right, so then how about
Stuff in our
6 o'clock?
You know,
It's an elevation bar.
You guys think like 6 o'clock to?
I think 6 is good.
Well,
Right,
I'm
6 o'clock
retired, so I have a very
7:30.
tight schedule.
Very tight
Yeah,
schedule.
super tight.
You're gonna finish
Gotta
in
get you
between nothing and
nap
nothing.
and something on TV, right?
Hey, I
Okay.
started at 3:30. I'm in Arizona.
Okay, humble brag. We get it. You're in the sun.
Well, if we don't have the meeting in the next month, it'll be 7 o'clock for me.
Oh. No,
Okay, so
Atlanta's
based
the
on
same
6
time zone,
o'clock
Well, if
Central
you-
time.
No, Atlanta's East Coast,
Yeah.
so
Really?
it's an
That's
hour
right.
ahead.
This guy,
He's an
big
hour
time
ahead.
us with his East Coast stuff.
He's already checked out.
Yeah.
No, I still got a lot of shit to pack.
You got the DVR on
Your
full
fish.
test all the time?
I've been divesting of the fish. I got a lot of people coming tomorrow and Saturday to clear
Wasn't
it
there
out.
just like a new thread like on SpiceWorks about like, oh, post your aquariums? Were
Was
you
there
in on
really?
that?
I was
Yeah.
not in on that. I got 8 aquariums in the house.
Bruh,
Wow.
you need to
I'm
jump
going-
in on that.
I'm
Like,
going
I think
down
it's
to
in the water
Florida.
cooler.
Yeah.
So
You're going to get upvotes like fish food.
All right, so 6 o'clock about, right?
6, yes.
What day of the week?
I like Wednesdays.
Yeah, I like Wednesday.
That would
Sure.
work.
Dennis doesn't
Wednesday's
care.
good?
I plan on posting this to the forum just so other people can maybe take a look, watch it and at least see like, hey, it's not all about you have to be using SpiceWorks. It's more about the community and just networking as a group. So hopefully next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll have a lot more people.
Okay, so then Matt, I'm talking to this guy from Datto, probably tomorrow or Friday. So I tell him what? When should we have the next or the first actual vendor-led kind of Zoom thing?
Let's do the 3rd.
The 3rd?
June 3rd.
Everybody cool with that? That's on here?
Putting it on my calendar.
checking my calendar.
So what do you guys think of the dog racing and the scavenger hunt?
Dog racing bit. I'm not sure if I was into that. We just saw some dogs run and some Australian speak stuff, and then
Is it because you lost all your money the first round?
well, I don't know how I don't know how betting works. I apologize. I probably should have read the FAQ or something. I don't know, but maybe like a bar pub trivia show, if anything. If there's a way to split people into teams. I'm not sure about Zoom because our city doesn't have it. But like if there's like a bar pub trivia thing that might
be
work
able to
out,
throw together
or-
like a Jackbox. Has anyone here played
yeah,
Jack?
yeah. Jackbox. I have like all the packs, so like that's fantastic. Like the murder mystery trivia thing is only. Oh wait, that's a
cool.
small team though. But yeah, that's
That
fun.
one takes too long. That one takes way too long. We'll do the other
Yeah.
one. We've done them for celebrations at work.
Okay.
You guys can join mobily. It might be a little more fun.
All right. So then what say I tell this guy he's got what? Got us for half hour?
We've been doing. I mean, this one is at an hour and a half right now.
Yeah, but that's us. though.
Yeah, we don't have to listen to vendor for an hour and a half.
All I have to do
Right,
is share my
exactly.
screen with him. I can cut him off at any time.
3, 2, 1, bye.
Yeah, he's not getting control. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna have to give it a cut here. I have to go close my cat restaurant outside. Otherwise, it becomes a raccoon
The
restaurant.
raccoons.
I kind of want to know more about this. The cat restaurant. Well, thank you for joining, John. We
It's
appreciate
probably
it.
like a dish that's out on the front porch kind of thing. Yeah. So.
No, actually, it's
Downplay
in
it,
the
Ivan. Don't
garage.
downplay it. It could be full service, 5-star. James.
Oh, okay. White cloth, everything. Dang.
Yeah, very white tablecloth.
All right.
yes. That's
I'm
cool.
gonna
John,
say
good to
it's
see you,
been
brother.
fun,
Take it
and
easy, man.
I'm gonna be out of here.
Thank you, John.
See you,
Bye,
brother.
John.
Later.
All right. So we will look to get something scheduled for the 3rd. Thank
Yep.
you all for joining. We really appreciate it. And for the first virtual meeting. And I hope that when we can all meet in person, maybe we'll keep this going too on the side, and people outside of those who can show up normally can at least join and have some fun.
Ivan.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What are you talking about? People that couldn't show up in person.
Hey, guys! I've been trying. All right, it's like
It's a municipality thing. It's municipality.
yeah, totally. Like just local government. You know, you wouldn't understand. Kidding.
It's a government thing. You wouldn't
Yeah,
understand.
No. And D-Nice, all I gotta say is like I've been working with our library, and they are like some pretty legit people. That's all I gotta say, and they're really fun to work with, and they're actually very, very accepting of change until I talk about like print being dead. So like, but our library
All
board,
things like that.
yeah,
Those
who would have
guys are
known? You
great
know, it's like
people. I love working
like
with
I'm
them.
like every single like
really
Zoom
cool,
meeting I go
worked
to,
before,
or like
but they
a
don't
meeting I
believe
go
print
to,
is
there's
dead.
like an ebook in my hand. I'm like, yo guys, check this out. You know, it's like let's do it all digitally. You know, we don't technically.
It's the
need
new millennium. Check it out.
Yeah, guys.
I got
we're
the
in
Library of
future.
Congress right here.
Nice.
Oh, you said Prince. I thought you said Prince like the singer. Like they didn't get
No,
along
first of all, Prince is not dead. Not in my heart. All right.
Yep, just
White Claw.
Like, look.
Oh yeah, totally.
Decimal is
the hard
fine.
left there.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All right, guys. Well, thank you
Okay.
all, Denise. I will try to find a way to get you that prize, maybe in person, and hopefully I don't have to pay out of pocket and mail it to you. So
If not,
I'll
I'll
hang
pick it up
on
at
to it till
Darnell's
we-
house.
I will hang on to it till we see her again.
absolutely.
All right.
I'll make sure it works.
Thank you
You
guys
make
all
sure
for
it
joining.
works. I get a GoPro.
Arnell will have a massive repository of SpiceWorks prizes. You know, so
In my basement. For real.
All right.
All right, everybody.
All right, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Good
Bye.
to see you
Later.
guys.
But,
Bye.
It was
Take it easy,
fun.
people.